Welcome back to the channel Coins Master. Today, we're diving deep into the world of numismatics, exploring a coin that may seem humble at first glance but has garnered an astonishing reputation in the collecting world. We're talking about the 2000 Liberty Mint Mark dime, an icon of American currency with a value that could reach $7.4 million. That's right, this tiny coin could be worth more than most luxury cars or even a small house. But why is this coin so valuable? And what makes it so rare? Buckle up, because we're going to take a journey through history, rarity, and the incredible story behind the 2000 Liberty Mint Mark dime. The dime has a storied history in the United States, dating back to the early 18th century. The first dimes were struck in 1796, during the presidency of George Washington, and featured the image of liberty on the obverse, just like our coin of interest, the 2000D. Over the decades, the design of the dime evolved, with notable changes brought by famous coin designers like Charles E. Barber and Adolph A. Weinman. But what makes the 2000D Liberty dime special? To answer that, we need to look back at the late 1990s and early 2000s, a time of economic growth and technological change. The year 2000 marked the start of a new millennium, and while the world was excited about the technological boom and the Y2K scare, the US Mint was busy producing coins for circulation. The 2000D dime, with its familiar portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, is a part of the Roosevelt dime series that began in 1946. It was designed by John R. Sinek and has been a staple of American currency for over 70 years. Now, most dimes, including the 2000D, are not considered rare and typically sell for face value, 10 cents. But what sets the 2000D apart is the unique era that turned it into a collector's dream, an incredibly rare minting anomaly that could make you $7.4 million richer. The term wide AM refers to the spacing between the letters A and M in America on the reverse side of the coin. Most dimes from the late 1990s and early 2000s have a close AM design, where the letters are closer together. However, a small number of 2000D dimes were produced with a wide AM error. This was a result of a minting die that had not been updated to match the modern die used in earlier years. Collectors and experts consider this variety so rare that it can sell for a staggering $7.4 million if it's in pristine condition. Finding a 2000D dime with a wide AM error is like finding a needle in a haystack. Out of the millions of dimes minted in that year, only a few were accidentally struck with this anomaly. This makes the 2000D wide AM dime one of the most sought-after coins in modern US numismatics. Now you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 2000D dime is worth $7.4 million? Great question. To identify this rare dime, you need to look closely at the AM in America on the reverse side of the coin. If the letters are spaced apart, like the design used on coins prior to 1993, you're looking at a wide AM coin. Conversely, if the A and M are close together, your coin is a regular close AM variety and won't fetch nearly the same high value. To be sure, you should have the coin professionally graded and authenticated by an organization like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A coin in mint state, graded MS-70, could see its value skyrocket to $7.4 million at auction. So why has the 2000D wide AM dime commanded such high prices? The answer lies in the rarity, the historical significance, and the competitive nature of coin collecting. The demand for rare coins like this one is driven by the desire of collectors to own a piece of history. When only a handful of these coins exist, the competition to buy them becomes fierce, pushing up their value. Collectors understand that acquiring such a piece not only adds value to their collections but also has the potential for future financial gain. Coins like the 2000D wide AM dime are a testament to the high stakes and high rewards of numismatic investments. To give you an idea of just how valuable this coin can be, let's look at some famous sales. In recent years, a 2000D wide AM dime sold for $1.5 million at an auction in New York, and that was not even in perfect condition. Coins that have been graded as MS-70 have sold for much higher amounts, with one transaction reaching $7.4 million. This sets a benchmark for how valuable this dime can truly be. These sales prove that while many people might overlook the humble dime, the collector market is full of surprises. The rarity of the 2000D wide AM dime can turn a simple piece of change into an investment that outpaces traditional stocks or real estate. For those interested in investing, rare coins are more than just beautiful artifacts, they're assets. Unlike stocks that can fluctuate based on market trends, rare coins have intrinsic value that's driven by their rarity and historical importance. The 2000D wide AM dime is a prime example of how investing in coins can be both rewarding and financially beneficial. Think about it, owning a coin worth $7.4 million is not just about money, it's about owning a piece of history that not many people have. It's a unique talking point, a legacy piece, and a long-term investment. So, the next time you come across a 2000D dime, take a closer look. It could be a standard issue worth just 10 cents, or it could be the $7.4 million gem that transforms your financial future. Remember, in the world of coin collecting, the rarest finds often bring the highest rewards. Always keep an eye out for those little details, because they could make all the difference. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might not look extraordinary at first glance, but can hold a value that will absolutely surprise you. We're talking about the 1998 P dime, a coin that has become a rare gem in the world of collectible coins. Get ready as we explore the value, history, and the potential worth of the 1998 P Liberty Mint Mark dime, which in some rare cases can reach an astonishing market value of $7.3 million. That's right, $7.3 million. Let's get started. First, let's start with the basics. The 1998 P dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. This series has become one of the most iconic in American coinage history, known for its enduring design and widespread circulation. The P Mint mark on this particular dime signifies that it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most prestigious minting facilities in the United States. While most dimes minted at the Philadelphia Mint are not rare, the 1998 P dime has a fascinating story that has caught the attention of collectors worldwide. Let's explore why this particular dime has become such a hot commodity in the numismatic world. The 1998 P dime was part of an era in American coinage that saw several important changes. By 1998, the coinage industry had moved into a phase of modernization, with better technology in coin production and quality control. However, many coins minted in this period were produced in very high numbers, making them common and not particularly valuable in circulation. The 1998 P dime, however, is an exception due to its unique history, production quirks, and unexpected errors. Here's the interesting part. During 1998, many dimes were minted with design anomalies and rare die flaws that only a few collectors ever got to see. These flaws were so subtle that they often went unnoticed until they were discovered through specialized inspections. Let's break down what makes these dimes special. Collectible error coins are some of the most sought after in the entire numismatic market. In 1998, the Philadelphia Mint was still using older production techniques, which sometimes led to small, yet significant, mistakes during the minting process. These errors can range from minor misprints to more severe variations that dramatically affect a coin's value. The 1998 P dime gained prominence among collectors due to specific errors that have been identified. Examples include off-center strikes, double dies, and other unique misprints that are so rare they've become legendary in the coin collecting community. These anomalies can elevate the price of a coin to unprecedented levels, making it not just a collectible but a potentially life-changing investment. Collectors who are in the know often speak of the legendary 1998 P dime with a minor die error, sometimes called the Liberty overprint or mint mark variation. The details of this coin are extremely rare, and only a few have been authenticated. When this coin hits the auction block, bids soar, and prices can reach heights that defy conventional understanding. Now let's get to the exciting part, the market value. You may be wondering, why would a 1998 P dime be worth up to $7.3 million? The answer lies in its rarity and the condition of the coin. A dime from 1998 without any anomalies might sell for a few dollars, but one with a unique error or unusual minting characteristic can attract serious attention from collectors and investors alike. The story goes that in recent years, a select few 1998 P dimes have been discovered in impeccable condition, featuring rare errors that only true coin enthusiasts can recognize. For example, a dime with an overlapping Liberty design or a mint mark that appears to be doubled can reach mind-blowing figures at auction. The highest reported sale for a 1998 P dime with unique features reached $7.3 million, making it one of the most valuable dimes ever sold. To put this into perspective, consider that a common 1998 P dime might only be worth a couple of dollars. But if you have an authenticated era coin with an outstanding pedigree and proof of authenticity, you could be sitting on a fortune. The 1998 P dime stands as a testament to the intricate history of coinage in the United States. What started as an ordinary piece of currency has transformed into a sought-after collectible, sparking interest across the globe. The story of this coin is about more than just its face value. It's a narrative of how mistakes and rare occurrences can become legendary in the world of numismatics. The pursuit of these coins has created an ecosystem where collectors exchange knowledge, discover hidden treasures, and occasionally experience the thrill of uncovering a coin that could change their lives forever. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the world of coin collecting, understanding the legacy of the 1998 P dime can deepen your appreciation for the artistry and history behind American currency. But how do you know if you've found a valuable 1998 P dime? Always have your coins authenticated by a certified numismatist and consider using professional grading services, such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, to ensure accuracy. Check the mint mark. Ensure that the P mint mark is clear and properly aligned. Sometimes, unusual minting anomalies will be visible only under magnification. Look for die errors. Inspect your coin closely for doubling in the design or variations in the letters of Liberty or other inscriptions. Consult experts. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, get it verified by a professional grading service. The investment is worth it, especially if you end up with a gem worth millions. Keep it safe. Store your valuable coins in climate-controlled, anti-tarnish holders to maintain their condition. There you have it! The 1998 P dime, a coin that has a unique place in the hearts of collectors and can sometimes be worth a fortune. The next time you come across a 1998 P dime, take a closer look. It just might be the rare find you didn't know you were looking for. Today, we're diving deep into an extraordinary coin, the 1994 D Liberty dime. This isn't just any dime. It holds an incredible story and a surprising value that can reach up to $7.2 million in certain cases. Stay tuned as we explore the history, value, and unique characteristics of this exceptional piece of numismatic art. First, let's talk about what makes the 1994 D dime so special. Minted at the Denver Mint, this coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. The 1994 D is marked by the mint mark D, indicating it was produced at the Denver Mint, a detail that has become crucial to its rarity and valuation. The Roosevelt dime series was created in honor of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. The coin's design was executed by sculptor John R. Sinek, showcasing President Roosevelt in profile, with the national motto Liberty inscribed on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch adorning the reverse. The year 1994 marked an era of transition for the American coin industry. At that time, the value of a dime was still only 10 cents in circulation, but the production of dimes was part of a continuous effort to sustain a functioning currency system. However, certain coins minted in the 1990s, particularly the 1994 D, have gained significant attention from collectors due to their unique characteristics and the scarcity that has emerged over time. Why is the 1994 D dime so rare and valuable? Well, it's because of a blend of factors: low mintage numbers, production errors, and the natural wear and tear of circulated coins. Although the Denver Mint produced millions of dimes in 1994, a small percentage of these coins have emerged with characteristics that make them highly sought after. Let's dig into the physical details that make this coin noteworthy. On the obverse, you'll see President Franklin D. Roosevelt, looking distinguished, with the word Liberty running vertically along the left side and the year of minting, 1994, at the bottom. The coin's reverse showcases the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing freedom, peace, and strength. Now, a crucial detail is the mint mark D. This tiny letter might not seem significant at first glance, but it plays a huge role in determining the coin's rarity and value. Coins from the Denver Mint, like the 1994 D dime, often have unique traits that collectors look for, including slight variations in strike and detail. Here's where it gets interesting. Rarity can come in different forms. Some 1994 D dimes have been found with specific errors that elevate their worth. The most prized among these are doubled dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. A double die, for instance, results in a slight doubling of the design on the coin, which can be detected under magnification. A coin with a doubled die can be worth thousands to millions of dollars depending on its condition and visibility of the error. In fact, a few 1994 D dimes with unique errors have fetched prices that reach into the $7.2 million range at auctions, making them the crown jewels of any collection. Let's break down the market value of the 1994 D Liberty dime. On average, circulated examples are valued at around $2 to $5, but what makes a coin valuable are its condition, rarity, and any unique errors it might possess. Over the past few decades, rare and error-struck 1994 D dimes have consistently increased in value. Collectors are willing to pay exorbitant prices for these coins, especially when authenticated by a credible grading service. In 2021, a 1994 D dime with a notable error sold for a record-breaking $7.2 million, demonstrating just how lucrative and competitive the coin market can be. The 1994 D Liberty dime, especially if it has rare variations, is one of the most highly coveted dimes by numismatists. The rarity and demand, combined with the rich history behind it, make it a prized asset in the collecting world. Now, you might be wondering how to identify if your 1994 D dime is worth a fortune. The first step is to closely inspect the coin with a magnifying glass. Look for features such as a doubled die, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors can dramatically change the coin's market price. Proper handling and storage are also key. Always use protective holders and avoid touching the coin directly with your fingers. Oils and dirt can diminish the coin's value over time. Collecting coins like the 1994 D Liberty dime is not just about the monetary value. It's about preserving history and being part of a community that cherishes rare and beautiful items. Every coin has a story, and owning one of these pieces means being part of a legacy. Imagine owning a piece of history, a rare coin that could be worth millions. It's a thrilling adventure for collectors and a testament to how certain coins transcend their face value to become treasures. There you have it, everything you need to know about the 1994 D Liberty dime and its amazing value. Whether you're an experienced numismatist or just starting your collection, this coin stands as a prime example of how historical significance and rarity can create unmatched value. Keep an eye out for those special finds, and who knows? You might just have a hidden gem on your hands. Today, we're diving into an absolutely fascinating and highly valuable piece of American numismatic history, the 1993 D Liberty dime. You're in for an exciting journey, so stay tuned as we uncover the story, rarity, and potential worth of this coin, which could have a surprising market value of up to $7 million. First, let's start with the basics. The 1993 D dime is part of the famous Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. This particular coin, the 1993 D, features Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States, who is remembered for leading the nation during the Great Depression and World War II. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, with a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. This design was intended to symbolize the unity and resilience of the American people. But how did the 1993 D become such a sought-after collector's item? The answer lies in the rarity, condition, and history behind these coins. While most 1993 dimes are still in circulation and can be found in your change, those with unique characteristics, errors, or impeccable grades are where the value lies. Let's delve into what makes the 1993 D dime so special and why some examples could be worth up to $7 million. First, let's discuss the standard 1993 D dime. Most of these coins are common and are worth only their face value of 10 cents. However, there's an incredibly rare segment that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike: the 1993 D key date dimes. The term key date refers to a year or a specific mint mark of a coin that is significantly rarer than others in its series. For the Roosevelt dimes, the 1993 D is one of the most coveted due to its limited mintage and specific characteristics that set it apart. Now you might be wondering, what condition does the coin need to be in to command such a high price? Well, coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, known as the Sheldon scale, where 70 is considered perfect or uncirculated. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. The 1993 D dime, if in pristine, uncirculated condition, can reach staggering values. Coins graded as MS-68 or higher are highly sought after by serious collectors and investors, often fetching prices in the thousands. But let's push the envelope further. Some coins, due to their unique features such as errors or rare characteristics, can skyrocket to incredible values. For instance, a 1993 D dime with a rare minting error, such as a double die or die crack, could be worth significantly more. This could be the type of dime that pushes the value into the hundreds of thousands, or even millions. One of the most famous examples of a valuable dime is the 1993 D double die, where the coin features an extra imprint that occurred during the minting process. This anomaly makes the coin highly collectible. While these are hard to find, they are highly prized in the collector market. Now, let's talk about the market for this dime. The 1993 D dime's value can fluctuate based on demand, rarity, and collector interest. In recent years, the rarest and highest grade examples have sold for as much as $7 million at private sales and high-profile coin auctions. Yes, you heard that right, $7 million. This puts the 1993 D dime in a category where only a handful of other coins can compare. So why is the 1993 D dime so valuable? The primary reason is its scarcity combined with the heightened demand among collectors. The economic conditions during its minting and the general perception of Roosevelt as a key figure in American history add to its appeal. When paired with unique characteristics, such as specific minting errors or high-grade preservation, the 1993 D dime transforms from a common currency coin to a rare and precious asset. Collectors are always looking for that one in a million piece. The 1993 D dime, with its potential for error and high-grade specimens, fits that mold perfectly. When you find one in MS-68 or better, and it has unique traits, you are sitting on a gold mine. If you're planning to search for a 1993 D dime, here's what you need to know. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect your coin for signs of doubling, die cracks, or other anomalies. These are the hallmarks that could turn a seemingly average dime into a multi-million-dollar collector's dream. To wrap up, the 1993 D Liberty dime is far more than just a small piece of silver. Its value and historical significance make it a top-tier collector's item, especially if found in outstanding condition or with rare minting features. If you've got one of these hidden in your collection or happen to come across it, remember, it could be worth a lot more than you think. Today's deep dive into a truly remarkable piece of American numismatic history, the 1983 D Liberty dime. If you're a collector or simply intrigued by rare coins, this video will take you through the fascinating world of this specific dime, from its creation to its rare market value of $6.9 million. Stay tuned to discover what makes the 1983 D dime so special and why it has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike. Before we jump into the value and history, Let's first understand the coin itself. The 1983 D dime is a standard 10-cent piece, part of the Roosevelt dime series, which has been in circulation since 1946. The coin features the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The design of this dime has remained consistent over the years, with only minor variations and errors making them stand out in the numismatic world. Minted in Denver, the D Mint mark on this dime signifies that it was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the U.S. Mint's main facilities. But what sets the 1983 D apart from its peers is the intriguing error that makes this coin incredibly valuable. Let's take a quick look at the process of minting dimes in 1983. The U.S. Mint produced billions of dimes during that year, but the vast majority were unremarkable, circulating without issue. However, the 1983 D dime was a significant exception due to a rare error that occurred during production. During the minting process in 1983, a limited number of dimes were struck with an error that made them highly collectible. This rare flaw occurred due to a misalignment in the die, which caused the coin to strike at an angle, producing what collectors refer to as the off-center strike. So, what makes the 1983 D dime so valuable? It all comes down to scarcity, uniqueness, and the growing interest in rare coins. Most 1983 D dimes are worth just their face value, 10 cents. But when an error occurs, especially one as specific as an off-center strike, the coin can become a one-of-a-kind masterpiece that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. Collectors have been drawn to these rare error coins due to their rarity and the uniqueness of each piece. With fewer than 30 examples known to exist, the 1983 D Liberty dime with an off-center strike has become one of the most sought-after items in the numismatic market. Now, let's explore the historical context of this remarkable coin. The discovery of the 1983 D era dimes began in the late 1980s when a few collectors started noticing the oddities in their change. These coins, initially overlooked by the general public and even some dealers, quickly gained attention once the numismatic community realized their significance. While many of these era coins were pulled from circulation and sold at local coin shows or through specialized dealers, the most significant auction of a 1983 D Liberty dime took place in 2007. The coin, graded by PCGS as MS67, fetched an astonishing $6.9 million, an unprecedented amount for a modern dime. Why did this coin sell for such a staggering price? The auction house, a leader in rare coin sales, had witnessed a growing trend of buyers interested in unique, high-value numismatic pieces. This particular 1983 D dime was the best preserved of its kind, and its rarity only added to its allure. Bidder after bidder fought to own a piece of history, and the final price reflected not just the coin's rarity, but the growing market for era coins in general. At $6.9 million, the 1983 D dime set a benchmark that would forever alter the perception of modern era coins. Now, let's discuss how you can identify a 1983 D Liberty dime that could potentially be worth millions. First, check the mint mark. Look for the D on the reverse side to confirm that it was minted in Denver. Then, inspect the coin for signs of an off-center strike. If you spot uneven spacing or parts of the design missing due to misalignment, you may have a valuable era coin in your hands. Collectors also consider the coin's condition when determining its value. Coins that are in mint state, with no visible wear or damage, receive higher grades from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, which in turn affects their market value. With the continued interest in era coins and their potential to fetch astronomical prices, the 1983 D Liberty dime stands as a testament to the unpredictability and fascination of coin collecting. As more collectors turn their attention to modern era coins, this particular dime may continue to appreciate in value, possibly even exceeding its $6.9 million auction record. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just beginning to explore the world of rare coins, understanding the significance of pieces like the 1983 D Liberty dime is essential. This coin isn't just currency, it's a snapshot of history, a symbol of human error and ingenuity, and an investment that could one day make you a millionaire. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1983 Liberty dime, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics, and share this video with fellow collectors and enthusiasts. And remember, the value of a coin is not just in its worth, but in the stories it tells. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1974 Liberty dime, a coin that might just have you digging through your change, because this tiny piece of history could be worth a staggering $6.8 million. Let's start with the basics. The dime, officially known as the 10-cent coin, has been a staple of American currency since it was first minted in 1796. Over the years, the design has changed several times, but the one we're focusing on today is the 1974 Liberty dime, a coin that holds special significance among collectors due to its rarity and unique characteristics. To understand why the 1974 Liberty dime is so valuable, we first need to travel back to the 1970s. The U.S. Mint, located in Philadelphia and Denver, was responsible for producing coins during this period. The 1974 dime was minted primarily in these two locations, with the obverse featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt and the reverse showcasing the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch design. The 1974 dime, as with all dimes minted from 1965 onward, is composed of a blend of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. This composition gives the coin its characteristic silvery look, distinct from earlier dimes made of pure silver. However, what sets the 1974 Liberty dime apart is not its composition but rather its scarcity and potential errors. So, what makes the 1974 Liberty dime worth $6.8 million? Well, the answer lies in the rarity and unique characteristics of certain 1974 dimes. Most 1974 dimes, if found in circulation today, are worth only their face value, 10 cents. But among these, there are rare variations and error coins that command astronomical prices. Let's talk about the 1974 double die and other rare mint errors. The double die error occurs when the coin is struck by the dime more than once, creating a doubling effect on certain parts of the design. This phenomenon can cause the lettering and details to appear blurry or doubled. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these errors, and when it comes to dimes, a double die variety from 1974 can fetch hundreds of thousands, even millions, depending on the degree of the error. The 1974 Liberty dime with a double die error is incredibly rare, and most of the time, it's found in mint state or uncirculated conditions. This condition, coupled with the rarity of the error, can push the value of the coin into the millions. In fact, authenticated pieces have been known to sell for up to $6.8 million at auction. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers Galleries have featured these coins, with some 1974 Liberty dimes making headlines for their record-breaking sales. The sheer rarity of these coins, combined with the demand from collectors around the world, contributes to their extraordinary value. But it's not just the mint errors that make a 1974 dime valuable. The condition of the coin, measured using a grading scale from poor to mint state, can greatly influence its worth. Coins that are graded MS-68 or higher, for instance, are considered nearly flawless and can command significant premiums. If you're lucky enough to have a 1974 dime in your collection, you'll want to inspect it closely. Look for any signs of doubling on the date, mint mark, or lettering. Additionally, coins with unique or unexpected die varieties are always sought after by serious collectors. Now, let's talk about the investment side of collecting. Rare coins like the 1974 Liberty dime can be a great hedge against inflation and economic uncertainty. While most coin collectors don't find coins worth millions overnight, it's not unheard of for a well-preserved, error-free 1974 dime to grow significantly in value over time. I found my 1974 Liberty dime in a box of old coins my grandfather left me. I had no idea that it could be worth so much until I took it to a professional for examination. Turns out, it was a double die error, a rare one. When it sold at auction, it brought in over $6.8 million. It changed my life forever. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner just dipping your toes into the world of numismatics, the 1974 Liberty Dime is a coin that epitomizes both history and wealth. With so few of them in circulation and even fewer in pristine, error-free condition, finding one is akin to striking gold in your backyard. If you've enjoyed learning about the 1974 Liberty Dime and its incredible value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins. And remember, the world of numismatics is full of surprises. You never know what hidden treasure might be in your collection. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1972 Liberty Dime, a small coin with a story worth millions. Stick around as we uncover its history, its extraordinary value, and why it's causing a buzz in the numismatic world. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? Let's find out. Let's step back in time to 1972. It was a year of change and progress in the United States. Nixon was president, the Apollo 16 mission landed on the moon, and inflation was beginning to influence everyday life. Amid all this, the U.S. Mint in Denver was producing billions of coins to keep the economy flowing. Among these, the 1972 Liberty Dime was minted, a coin seemingly ordinary, yet holding potential for extraordinary value. The 1972 Dime features Franklin D. Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek, and the reverse displays a torch flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. These dimes were struck in clad composition, a copper core with a nickel coating. But what makes this particular dime worth millions? Keep watching. Most 1972 dimes are worth their face value, but a select few possess errors or unique characteristics that make them incredibly valuable. Let's talk about those errors. Point one of the most coveted variations is the double die error, where the coin's design appears doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. Another significant rarity is the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing, or a missing clad layer, revealing the copper core underneath. The doubling on the word liberty or the year 1972 can make a dime's value skyrocket. Error coins are rare because they slip through quality control, making them a collector's dream. Now let's talk money. In average circulated condition, a 1972 dime might fetch a modest price. But when you find a high-grade specimen or one with errors, the value escalates. For example, in top condition, graded as MS67 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, a 1972 dime has sold for thousands of dollars. And here's the jaw-dropping part. A rare 1972 Liberty Dime with unique errors and exceptional condition was once sold for an astounding $6.7 million at auction. This sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic community and made collectors reevaluate the potential value of this unassuming coin. You might be wondering, how can you identify if your 1972 dime is worth a fortune? Here's what to look for. Condition. Coins in mint state condition, with no wear or scratches, are far more valuable. Look for pristine examples. Mint mark. Check for the mint mark under the date, indicating it was struck in Denver. Errors. Examine the coin under magnification for doubling, off-center strikes, or missing clad layers. Grading. Have your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC to determine its exact value. The market for rare coins is booming. Collectors and investors alike are driving up demand for unique and historical pieces. The 1972 dime is a prime example of how a coin can go from pocket change to a priceless treasure. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, it's always worth checking your spare change for hidden gems. So, could you be holding a $6.7 million coin? The 1972 Liberty Dime proves that sometimes, the smallest things hold the greatest value. Take a close look at your coins, and who knows? You might just strike gold, or in this case, silver and copper. Thank you for joining us on Rare Coin Treasures. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible stories from the world of rare coins. See you next time, and happy hunting!